and welcome back to the Mostly Pointless podcast. I'm Tom and this is Adam.
What do you usually say?
I've stopped saying
As always.
As always, I am Tom. As always, this is Adam. As always, this is the Mostly Pointless podcast.
Yeah, as long as I don't have an existential crisis.
You should have...
I am John.
We've got some shorts coming up that...
More difficult than I expected.
I reckon we've recorded about 3.5 minutes. It took us 20 minutes to do it.
Yeah.
And I had to stop it because I just could not do any more. It's the first time we've ever... I'm sure you'll never...
Clearly, how long did it take me to do an outro? I couldn't remember any words. Just got out to speak.
There was one point you just stared at the camera.
Hello, darkness, my old
But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
But we're not going to get like... I just sung part of a song. We're not going to get like stamped for that, are we?
Right, they're only going to do it demonetised.
Yes.
If
we get monetised.
One, if we get monetised, but two, if they think we've played the actual recording.
I don't think I sang it that well.
Part of me wants us to be demonetised now because that's what it would mean.
That'd be fucking cool.
They thought you were Simon and Garfunkel?
Yeah.
Not both of them.
That would be better.
Just one of them, yeah. It does feel like ages since we've done this.
It's been at least 3 weeks, hasn't it, I think?
3 weeks.
Busy
just busy, that we're all. The band has not split up. We're just busy.
Yeah.
And hopefully, although you're away next week,
yeah,
we'll get more regular when holidays and stuff have quieted down and that.
Yeah.
Drinks?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, are you ready for this? Because my missus was very excited.
Yeah, go on. That's pretty sick. Brewdog as well.
Show the mic.
Wing. That's never going to get old. Wingman.
Wingman.
Never heard of that one, Brewdog. The Eagle has landed. Sick. 4.3%. Got a blue bird on it with a helmet. That's pretty cool.
Bird.
With a foot on its shoulder. And a tattoo. 2 tattoos. Nice. Cool. What you got?
I've got a few inches. I thought you'd like that. I have an inches cider. A medium apple.
Yeah.
I prefer dry, you know that, but this one's a steady one. We're recording this. What's it? Oh, go on. Full review.
Nice.
Nice. The beer.
Yeah, just nice.
Nice. I bet you've missed this, folks.
I bet you missed this, that one guy.
That's not terrible.
Because
It's the best review I've had.
But it's got a bird on it.
Possibly.
Mm.
Nice.
I like it.
We're recording this on the Saturday, which is the day of Fury Usyk.
Mm.
What are you thinking? Thoughts? How's it going?
I don't know. I mean, I don't, as you know, I'm not particularly great when it comes to fighting. Any sort of sport, really. From what I've seen on the news, it looks like they always have all these different face-offs and like the teams meeting up.
It just seems to have gone on forever.
Yeah, it seems to every day it seems to be a new face-off. But Usyk seems quite quiet, like composed, whereas Fury seems like, I don't know, a bit like a bunch of teenagers just screaming abuse at everybody.
I do think he would be different if it was just him. He feels like he has a proper camp.
I know he's normally quite loud, isn't he? And it seems like he's been quite loud today, but up until this point, him himself has been quite... Fury's been pretty chill.
Yeah.
But his dad, that guy's a knob.
He's another level. That was about 3 minutes, and that was, in terms of swear words.
Knob's not bad. It could be a doorknob. He's a doorknob.
Is that what you meant?
That's exactly what I meant.
Yeah. Absolute doorknob.
Absolute doorknob. Who was around nutting people?
And then it busted him up, and did you see?
He busted his own head up.
His own head. He didn't like... It did like a headbutt, and headbutts I've always think are a stupid move to pull out at any stage.
Yeah.
But it didn't look much, and it did bust him open.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
He did more damage to himself than that guy.
I did think that we would say that we're recording this on the Saturday. There's a chance we could just record it tomorrow, pretend we did it yesterday, and just get all the results right.
Yeah.
What do you think it'll be?
I don't know. Usyk's smashed everyone, hasn't
They both have.
he?
Yeah, both undefeated.
And they both got titles online.
Both titles on the line.
I suppose
Both legacy on the... It could very much go either way. Both of them really want it for different reasons. I'm going to say...
Well, neither of them are going to say I want to lose.
Very true. I'm going to say Fury by decision. I don't think either one of them are getting knocked out. Which I think
Fury, some hits he's taken and got back up from.
well, the Wilder one's infamous in boxing.
Where it looks like his soul's left his body and then he just sits bolt upright.
Him doing that
Is that Undertaker?
with Wilder's reaction looked like he saw Undertaker.
Yeah.
What? Like that one and another one that brings to mind is one of our favourites, Triple G, Golovkin.
Oh yeah.
When he got clean hit by Canelo, and Canelo saw that Golovkin did not react, and the face of Canelo like, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Like obviously he got the win against Golovkin, but if you do that in round one, of say like a 12-round fight, and you hit him with your best shot you possibly can, and he doesn't budge, then you think, I am going 12 rounds, or I'm going to get knocked out. They're the only way it's going to go here.
It's like Robert Patrick in Terminator 2.
It's just going to, yeah. Great fact about Robert Patrick that I love about him in Terminator 2. He's obviously supposed to be...
He's actually made of liquid.
He's made of method. He plays the T-1000 in Terminator 2, which is one of my top 10 films, Terminator 2. Mm-hmm. Incredible film. But he's a robot, and he wanted to try and get that, like... expressionless robot down to a T, that he learnt to fire a gun without blinking.
That is impressive.
That's dedication. He did that much fitness to run as fast as he possibly could that they had to tell him to slow down because they kept catching up to Ed Furlong's bike, his motorbike. They kept catching up to it. And like, you're not supposed to do this. Slow yourself down.
Is that like Gunnar Harrison? Is Gunnar Harrison in Texas Chainsaw Massacre? They kept having to tell him to slow down when he was chasing people.
Gunnar Hansen, Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw was a linebacker or some NFL player, serious player. I think he got injured that stopped him, but obviously went on to be Leatherface, and he was supposed to chase the woman through the fields with his chainsaw, and he was too fast. He just kept catching her, which he said you can't do. So the weight down his boots, and even then, he's like gaining on him. They're like, you need to really, like, what more could we do here?
You're gonna have to shoot
Move faster, yeah. So another great one. Nice. Since the last episode, we've seen Tenacious D.
We have. Yeah, Leeds.
Incredible.
Awesome. We actually got a little close to front than we intended.
So close with, what was his name? Dave Hill.
Oh, Dave Hill, yeah. Yeah, the comedian from Ohio.
It was very much like Rich Vulture, if anyone knows that guy. Very American guy. Came on a BMX and piled it.
With nunchucks.
Straight over. Started playing his own song. Stopped for a nunchuck solo, like you said. Never seen that before.
No.
That song actually sounded alright, like a comedy song.
He was good on guitar.
And then said, I'll now take requests of any song in the history of music. And to his credit, did.
Yeah.
He played Mother by Danzig.
TLC.
TLC was my favourite, no scrubs. Stairway, Crazy Train, Paranoid, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. They started making jokes about Poundland. That was quite
Poundland was funny.
Yeah.
Like, as I was watching it, I'm like, I can't tell if this is terrible or genius.
Yeah.
Throughout all of it.
Yeah.
He kept thanking crowd.
Yeah.
Of like, about nothing.
Yeah. We met him after.
We did just randomly. As we're leaving, how many people would you say there? Thousands upon thousands.
Yeah,
and as we're leaving, he's just sort of stood walking around with what I thought was a glass of port. It smelled so much like port.
Did you just meet him and sniff his
He
drink?
put his arm round me, so I was port side.
Like, wow.
I was port side, and I thought, oof, it's very porty.
Mm.
He seemed fine, and then they absolutely smashed it.
Oh, Tenacious were incredible. Yeah.
We've always said about how good his voice is, but it's just as good live. It's a proper belting voice.
Yeah.
He did Wicked Game so good.
Really good.
And they've now got a music video.
It's just them two running through sea.
But what was funny, because you know the Wicked Game, have you seen the
Chris
music
Isaac.
video?
No, I don't think
It's Chris Isaac. I'm pretty sure it's Chris Isaac. He's put himself in it. But either way, it's a man and a woman at the beach in black and white. And for its time, they said we're up there in polls of like the sexiest music video ever.
Really?
But that is their parody of it.
Oh,
it's Jack and Kyle running through the beach in just
pants.
Almost see-through pants, really.
Kyle's wearing white whiteies.
Yeah, not even like swimming shorts. They are pants.
Jack Black's in like some sort of mankini, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's all done so. What's good about it is it's tongue in cheek, and then they start playing and start singing. You're like, it's so good quality.
It really is, yeah.
But they're talking about horrific things, and he kept telling his roadie off, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just sending her away, and then he'd come back to Mike right happy.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a really good roadie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a crack at Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Did, yeah, talking about having beef.
Getting metal to go and have them.
Yeah, they did the metal tribute.
Kickapoo first one.
Kickapoo.
Yeah.
Because they've only done. Have they only done 3 albums?
3 or 4.
The first album, obviously, with tribute and all the classics on.
Beelzebub.
Well, that was from Pick a Destiny, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I'm saying they did that song. Sorry,
they did, yeah. Master Exploder, which he said was the hardest one they have to sing live.
They did that Who song? Pinball Wizard?
Pinball Wizard, which I was telling Adam about Pinball Wizard. Which is a song about a deaf, dumb and blind kid who's brilliant at pinball.
Yeah, he's really random.
And that was their encore song.
One of,
yeah.
They finished with Fuck Her Gently, didn't they?
We think they did. We left before that, but we think they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, great gig.
Yeah. Awesome.
I went to a Michelin star.
You did? You
on the same day.
Yeah.
For my dad's 60th. There were drinks break, Spotify. I didn't pause for like suspense or anything. What do you think to Michelin stars and that sort of thing?
I don't know. I can't deny that the food won't be incredible. I just don't think I would fit in with the atmosphere.
Now, me and my missus went with my mum and dad because it was my dad's 60th. And it was my mum and dad both clearly thought exactly what you did.
Yeah.
That they were very much worried that they weren't going to fit in there.
Yeah.
And it is an experience. It's very much you go and sit down and you're a bit worried that it's going to be too posh or you're going to feel too common and stuff like that. But I think that sort of went away quite quickly for them. But it is one of the things where you just can't really explain it. The service, the food, because you can't really explain how good food is.
No. But I mean, I've just eaten a hot dogs and not managed to do it without spilling on myself.
True.
So I don't think I would be very good in one of those places.
You were getting so wound up.
I was trying to not spill on it, so I had a nice top. And then I spilled a tiny bit, managed to get it off, and then spilled a lot more.
True.
So
you are wearing a nice top though, champion.
It's one of yours, that's why.
Yeah, I'm not going to fail. Is hot dog or burger the best barbecue food?
I'm not a big fan of barbecue.
No.
Because I don't like eating outside.
Yeah, but that's not a barbecue, it's what you do with it afterwards.
If the choice was just between hot dogs and burger.
I would talking on the grill though, because you won't do a proper. You wouldn't want to get like a.
On the grill. I don't know, because again, if you have them on the grill, not when you're at an actual barbecue, you're outside of people, they're either underdone or they're fried to the point where they're just black.
Yeah.
And so I don't think they're particularly great either way.
True. Yeah.
So I'd rather just have them done in oven.
Yeah. If you were doing
what about you though? What do you prefer, hot dog or burger?
On a barbecue, I think I'd say a hot dog.
Yeah. Even though it's not a hot dog.
It's a sausage.
It's a sausage.
Sausage, yeah.
Hot dogs aren't real meat.
They're not, no. A sausage, to be a sausage...
It's like 8% meat or something, isn't it?
To be classed as a sausage?
Yeah.
I would not have an 8% sausage. 30%.
That's it, 30%.
30% to be classed as a sausage.
Yeah.
70% to be classed as a gourmet sausage.
So still 30% alike.
Tune in next week for more sausage facts. But if you're talking like the best, as in like if you were doing top quality versus top quality, burger and day.
Yeah.
Then really like sort of quite thick, a Five Guys with a wrap it in tin foil and it gets all moist.
It is very nice. It's just for fast food sort of food. It's too expensive.
Yeah. If you see Five Guys as a restaurant, you're like fair enough.
Yeah.
If you see it as a fast food, it's expensive. And it's because you get it as fast as a Donald's.
Probably quicker because now, unless you're ordering on the app or you're going through the drive-through, you walk into McDonald's to get served, you're there 15-20 minutes waiting to get served. It's mental.
As an absolute segue, but it's tickling me and I want to tell you. Have you seen any recently, like any new memes or videos that have tickled you?
Probably. Now you've asked, I can't think off the top of my head, but yeah.
So I saw one, and it's some Jennifer Lopez. I hope you haven't seen it because it's so funny. It's a Jennifer Lopez film.
Alright.
It looks like some terrible Hallmark rom-com. It's probably had some big release, but it's a rom-com she's in, right? And I think it looks like the guy who she's interested in takes her a book because the character's really into books.
Right.
Right? And he takes her the book, and he says, I bought you a present. And she's like, oh my god, look at this, it's a first edition. Like, how did you even find this? What's the book?
Harry Potter.
No.
Lord of the Rings.
No.
I don't know, Mein Kampf.
You ready? The Iliad.
First edition.
Which he says is like, oh, I got it from a flea market or something like that. The Iliad.
The Iliad.
Like,
first edition, yeah, straight from Homer himself.
It's like 3,000 years old or something.
It's like, yeah, fucking ancient.
It's like, who is the research for that film?
Look at that one, the character she's playing is an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be interested in books and finds apparently a first edition.
Iliad. Just found a flea market. It made out like burnt papyrus.
Honestly, it tickled me so much. And the other one is it's two women sat in the car and they're talking about this thing what you've got to try and do where it's let out all the breath in your lungs and then at the very end when you can't breathe out anymore, try and scream. Are you going to try it, please?
Just breathe out.
So just go...
And then scream.
And then at the very end of your breath, try and scream.
I don't think you can, there's no air in your lungs.
Try it.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It was more like grunty than I thought it would be.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can scream loud. I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's not doing it.
But yeah, that's hard.
Nice. I've got a game for you.
Alright.
2024. The website I found. 10 English slang terms. I might be touching your leg.
You were.
Sorry. 10 English slang terms you need to know in 2024.
Oh, I'm going to be terrible at this.
First one. Delulu.
Do you mean delusional?
Well done.
I mean,
Delulu originated in the K-pop community and is shorthand for the word delusional.
Yeah.
Coded.
It's computer programming.
Yep. You would refer to something as being ex-coded where it shares traits with something else.
Okay.
Yep. Roman Empire.
Was that just about Rome?
What would you say if
Using a sentence.
Dragon Ball Z is my Roman Empire.
Oh, it's like the peak, the best. The first?
Nope.
Strongest?
So have you heard the thing about the Roman Empire and guys thinking about it?
Oh, that you think... Oh, yeah, you're supposed to... Apparently the guys think about Roman Empire a couple of times a day or something like that.
So whatever your thing is that you think about it all the time.
Right, oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it makes sense.
I went to Dragon Ball because there's that there.
No, Freezer, yeah.
Vibing, obviously that one's
just like...
straightforward.
Yeah, it's like...
We're vibing.
Yeah.
Altered my brain chemistry.
Change the way you think?
In what way?
I don't know, just anyway.
It's something that's had a profound impact on you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Beige flag.
Well, red flag is when someone you probably don't want to do with him. Green flag's the opposite of that. I don't know, they're like beaches.
Beige flag is like, it's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's something, and you're like, I don't know about this.
How far that being amber?
Yeah, I think amber.
Flag
They call it beige, but even amber's close to red.
But it's not.
No, but it's closer than beige.
Yeah, beige is like the most neutral thing ever.
Exactly. So, for example...
You're not suspicious of beige, though, are you?
Does your friend eat pizza with a knife and fork? Beige flag. Yeah? Unconventional, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a beige flag.
Okay.
Do you have any beige flags?
Me, personally?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do as much anymore since tinnitus, but I tend to sleep with blankets over my head.
That's more than beige, my friend.
I'm not hurting anyone. myself.
And it's unconventional. It ticks the boxes of a beige flag.
Is that more an amber flag?
I would say it's getting into the yellow at the very least.
Oh, what about you? What's your beige flag?
I was trying to think. This is you got so in his bathroom, I've got my own cupboard. Yeah, that's got two. It's like opens up drawers that open outwards.
Yeah.
And I've got to have when I'm in the shower, one of the doors open.
Jesus, that's right. That's autistic. Right, Jesus. What I don't think one of your beige flags is not using your contactless on your card.
Don't use contactless on my card.
Or thinking it because I've used it once today, it may not work, so I have to put the pin in instead. I'm not even going to try it.
Yeah.
That's pretty beige.
Pretty up there.
What would you say is one of my beige flags then?
I've got it. You don't have cold drinks.
What do you mean?
You don't like. You're happy to just get a can out of cupboard.
Yeah.
That's a beige flag. I don't know you're going to say my beige one is that I've got to have it ice cold.
Yeah, you've got to have it ice cold.
But grabbing a can out of cupboard is beige for me. Moving on, before we have an hour of working out each other's beige flags. Side quest.
I'm just getting distracted and going and doing something else.
Well done.
I think that's a gaming term, right?
Yeah. And another one. NPC.
That's non-playable character.
Do you know what it means?
In like social.
If somebody's an NPC.
They're just in background. They're not much to do with.
Well, according to this, the NPC is used to describe somebody who blindly follows trends.
Oh, she's not called me an NPC then.
Yeah. Side eye. That one's quite.
Is that like looking at someone?
It was the. Did you see the TikTok trend of bombastic side eye?
I did not. No.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's just side eye. Can you give good side eye? Nice. Yep.
I feel like a shifty dog name.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. In the room with us.
There's something with poltergeist.
This one stems from questioning someone's perception of a certain situation. If you see a video of someone saying they love their new green sweater, but from your end the sweater is clearly red, you may ask, is the green sweater in the room with us?
I still don't understand.
No. And last one, mother.
Well, it's either your mum, like the woman who gave birth to you, or
You're probably not nice.
Or like motherfucker.
Nope.
Mother of God.
No.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get this.
It's just like your idol. Like you're like what you wanted to say like. They call them Queen. Yes, Queen.
Oh, I hate that term.
I know you do. I knew you were going to hear that. Yeah. But that's effectively been replaced by mother. If someone's a big fan of Lady Gaga, they would say she's literally mother.
It's a bit culty, isn't it?
Culty?
A bit culty.
Yeah.
It's like Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5, Father.
When you said Joseph, I don't know why I went to a different Joseph.
Joseph Technicolor Dreamcoat?
No.
Joseph Stalin?
No. Yeah, close. Fritzl.
Yeah, he's daddy.
We'll not laugh about. We'll not dwell on that. So I
stroke face daddy.
Does I'm just gonna
no mate.
Yeah. Does that make you feel old?
What, Joseph Fritzl?
2024 slang.
I suppose a little bit, but I mean, when it's early 30s, aren't we?
We shouldn't be down with the kids anymore.
Definitely down with the kids.
That's not a beige flag, is it? That's a solid red flag if you're down with the kids at 33.
Yeah, I've not been down with any kids.
No.
Oh,
No.
Jesus Christ.
What were when we were secondary school, college? What would you say? What stuck out to you as slang terms? Obviously, there were baghead. Because we were very much. Do you want to explain?
Baghead were like just a metalhead, weren't it? Someone listened to metal.
Did you used to have the big jeans?
Yeah.
Black hoodie.
Yeah.
Chains. You were painting nails.
Our
baghead. No. Yeah. You used to have like a Slipknot CD.
I had more than just a Slipknot CD.
No, I used to have a Slipknot CD. You used to put it in and then you used to get like black hoodie, it said Slipknot, and then it had like a pouch for your hands where I used to whack a big CD player in it and just walk around thinking I were all mopey.
iPod Shuffle.
Chavs.
Oh yeah, Chav. Council Housing Violent or something, innit?
Yeah.
That's what it stood for.
Jimmy Carr says a joke that first time he ever saw Chavo wrote down, he said it was thought it was pronounced Charv.
It's a lot posher than the people that are called Chavs.
Where else was there? Peng.
I don't remember
that. Techers.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it. I'm still like, is it a sport thing? See, this is from our generation. Even I don't know. I suppose out of it all a lot.
Technique.
Yeah. Okay.
Worldie.
I don't know that one either.
You're a worldie.
Don't know what that means.
Actually, they pulled a worldie.
Are we sure we're the same age?
Yeah, the people. Yeah, worldie. Yeah, it's like a very attractive woman or man. They pulled the worldie. They managed to get with it.
Okay.
It's got to be more.
Probably, but I mean, I don't remember these, so I'm not going to remember any others. So.
True. Well, we'll move on. We'll probably come back to that one. I've got more stuff for us to play. Would you rathers?
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you rather make decent money doing what you love or crazy money doing what you hate?
Decent money doing something you love.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What we saying is decent?
Average wage for UK, I suppose.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But what would that be, like playing games?
Yeah, I suppose something like that. Climbing,
what would be
like
the crazy money for what you hate? Football.
I don't know, like crash test dummy.
Would you hate being that?
Yeah.
Well, you'd have fun.
It'd hurt.
It would hurt. True, yeah. Would you rather eat one crazy hot chili or an entire bottle of mustard?
Crazy hot chili.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you?
If it was something on the same heat...
What kind of mustard?
English.
Oh yeah, definitely chili.
Yeah.
I once at your house put some English mustard on, not quite realising that it wasn't the same as the American mustard at the time, and it must blew my head off.
Yeah.
And that was like a spoonful. So
there's that video of an American woman who'd been sent some English mustard by a friend.
Okay.
And they're like, there's that sort of joke that English people don't just have everything bland.
Oh, this you're in trouble.
And she's like, us Americans do hot sauce.
Okay.
So she just gets this ham sandwich and leathers it full of mustard and
terrible.
Instant regret.
It's not the same as mustard is spicy, but not the same spice as a chili.
That's what I'm going to say. If it were a hot sauce, I'd probably go for a more of a hot sauce than a really hot chili.
Yeah.
But that when it gets in your nose, mustard nose pain.
Yeah.
It like burns all ear.
Feels like you just like inhaled like chlorine or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
real. Yeah. I'm not a bit. My dad hates me for saying this, but I put American mustard above English and French.
I think like going back to hot dogs, there's something you put on a hot dog.
American ketchup.
Yeah.
Perfect. American mustard's up there for me. The only way I really have English mustard, and again you probably hate me for this as well, is for dirty mayo. English mustard and mayo.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Never really a fan of Dijon French mustard stuff.
I tend to go for sriracha and stuff.
Obviously, France.
France is yours.
Yeah. And my missus's.
Yeah.
She probably likes it more than me, and I think that's
really?
saying somewhere. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Money.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just think with more money, there's more I could do in the time to have. Whereas if I have more time, I still can't do it because I've not got the money to do it.
Yeah, true.
By you, time or money?
Money. Okay. I think time only applies if everyone has more time.
Yeah, that's good. You share the money out.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, more money would be nice. Just
more money,
less problems. It's not our. I always said more money, more problems.
I don't know. A rich person probably. It's only the rich people that say money doesn't bring happiness. It's only rich people that say that.
I do dispute that.
Money definitely fucking brings happiness.
Yeah.
Like 90% of my problems would be solved with more money.
Yeah. And I think that reducing things that take away happiness brings you happiness. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like...
Should you take away stuff that makes me happy and makes me more happy?
No. If you take away things that make you sad.
Yeah.
So rather... If you were sat out there, bringing you a can of beer would make you happy.
Yes.
But taking something away, taking away all them flies that are eating your dinner...
Yes.
That would make you happy because you took it away.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be given something to make you happy, but simply taking something away makes you happy.
I don't want my money taken off me though.
Yeah, but that would take away problems. It'd take away debts and
yes,
taxes
yes,
and stuff.
okay, yeah. That's a weird way of putting it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I sort of do now, but it's an old way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel that it might not give you something, but it can take away a lot of the things that keep you up at night.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Would you rather be stuck in a romance movie with your worst enemy or a horror movie with your best friend?
Horror movie with best friend. No?
Well, then I'd get to watch us both die. This is like...
We might do really well.
I'm in it.
I will direct us.
Yeah.
So we don't get lost.
I don't know what movie.
I suppose it depends on the horror movie as well. If you said like Child's Play, that easy, we'd just kick fuck out of that little doll.
I don't get Chucky.
Yeah.
Why? It's had such a big franchise. I think it's the humour it's got to be because...
It's got to be because it's not intimidating.
At all.
Yeah, but if you said like Alien, I'd be like, okay,
yeah,
no.
I would not fancy that.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, don't like that idea.
Halloween, I reckon, would be alright. Michael Myers, I think he's alright. It's just a dude with a knife.
Yes, I was thinking...
Friday the 13th.
I would probably pass.
He's more supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his mum on the first one, though?
Yeah, if it were first, then I reckon we could take her.
Just don't go in the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we could take Mrs.
We could take an old lady.
Yeah. I even said, I think.
You're not sure.
I even, do you want to enter me Mets?
She's a nut job.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
And she pins one up against the door.
Yeah, it's that crazy strength.
It is. But the craziest one, I won't like that one.
Basically a zombie thing, innit? Like
but that one's based on like a real thing though, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Like I can't remember where it is. I'd have to look after. But it's based on something that's real. Like a lot of symptoms that they have.
Rabies.
Yeah, it's like rabies. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I won't like that one. Any really of the zombie ones, but yeah, 28 days later it's got to be.
28 days, 28 weeks. Yeah, you don't want to be with that.
No.
Ooh. But like.
Night
of the Living Dead or something where they're like
really
you
slow.
Could outwalk them.
Yeah.
Like I could break one of my legs and I reckon I could still get away from them.
Oh, the ones where you could just trick them right easy. Pretend. Yeah, like Shaun at Dead.
Oh yeah, you pretend that you are a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, zombie ones would be rough.
Zombieland would be quite good.
I think I would die. Like you'd have fun if you got with that group.
Yeah, definitely.
This wasn't what I was planning on, but best cameos in films.
Oh, like with Bill Murray and that. I've just been watching Bullet Train recently, and it's just random Channing Tatum pops up in that. Like,
again,
is this a sex thing?
Is he making the thing of
just being a cameo?
Yeah, because obviously we're in This Is the End.
Yeah,
he was the Gimp. I still don't know how he did that, and then he were in Hateful Eight.
That's more than a cameo, really.
It is more than a cameo, but it's like
he's not being from the beginning.
He's in like 80% of the way through film. Is Jodie Dormagoon.
Okay, that's what it's called.
Yeah. We'll not go any further, even though it has been out for ages, just in case people don't want the spoiler in there. But there must be other good. Hugh Jackman, to be fair, in X-Men. That one scene where they're walking and trying to recruit him.
Just goes fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is funny. Brad Pitt in Deadpool 2.
Love that. So good, yeah.
That's funny.
Thing is in Jack Reacher, Lee Child.
Is it? The author?
The author.
Who's he play?
Right at the very, very last scene of the first series. They're in...
So when he goes back into the diner?
They walk into the diner.
Yeah.
And they just walks past him, excuse me?
Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Nice. Fair enough.
Obviously, Stanley's are all legendary.
Stanley, yeah.
Bruce Campbell in a few of the Sam Raimi ones.
Yeah, in the latest one, in Evil Dead Rises, he's on the voice recordings that they're playing.
He's in the Spider-Man as well.
Yes.
There's like bellhops and stuff.
Yeah, because he gets on right well with Sam Raimi, doesn't he?
And I think he's one at bellhops or security. Luke Ferrigno.
Oh, the Hulk, the original Hulk. Yeah. No, he's that security guy who... No, in fact it's Stan Lee that eats or drinks the thing that's radioactive, isn't it?
It's Stan Lee.
Yeah.
In the Ed Norton one.
Yeah.
There is, I like when I do that. It's a nice little... I like Easter eggs. I think we're both a fan of Easter eggs, but just them little things are like, see what they did there.
Yeah.
Would you rather always feel hungry or always feel tired?
Hungry.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think I'm leaning on hungry.
I'm leaning on.
I'd crash my car or something if I feel tired.
Yeah.
I feel tired a lot anyway.
I think that being tired is just so.
Really sucks.
I don't think
I can't concentrate or.
I'm not a hungry person.
I am.
Oh yeah.
I can be, yeah.
But yeah, I'm very much like I just don't like the tired feeling.
Yeah. It takes me a while to get hungry, but.
This is a good one. Would you rather age physically, but not mentally, or mentally, but not physically?
I'd rather age physically, not mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you imagine being like in your 90s and you've still got the brain of a 30-year-old. That'd be pretty cool.
You'd rather age physically. Yeah, but or if you like by 70, you're all like done in, but you've got like a proper fresh brain, you can't walk in.
Yeah, but what happens if you're in your 70s, you've got the body of a 30-year-old, but you're all dementia riddled?
Yeah, but I feel like that's just like, that's the closest to real life, as in like the aging process.
Yeah.
But you're like physically healthy enough to carry on. Yeah,
but your brain might not be able to cope with it.
I don't know the answer.
You're wrong.
You know the answer, and you're wrong.
I am right. Yeah, I'd definitely go. The brain stays young.
I don't know. And then a nice one to finish because I thought this were really funny. Are you ready?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Vader?
I already sort of breathe like Vader. Particularly when I'm sleeping. Talk like Yoda. Yeah. Because you can hide that. You don't have to speak to people. You can't hide breathing.
True.
You can walk in and just run into like a library or something, making that noise.
But imagine though, like how you think about what job you do.
Yeah, that's a good point. It'd be funny though.
Like there's enough people at your work who could make noises like Vader. But just think about how many interactions like you would have to have in life.
Sometimes I must talk backwards anyway when my brain rushes ahead of me.
Like them shorts we did earlier.
Jesus Christ.
Although, to be fair, you didn't have words for some of them.
Yeah, I just stared.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
I do hope we can get at least
a short. Of that short.
Yes, we're going to have a short of our shorts of just the messing up.
Yeah.
Like, there was the one where you stared just at the camera, like you were in a mugshot. There was one where we were ready, and I just started laughing. I just had to get it out of my system. Then there was one where you were talking fine, but your lips were... and it proper threw me off. But I hope they'll work, because that would be funny. I've got one more game while we're keeping it light.
Mm-hmm.
I call it boom or bust. Just made it up. So I'm going to say something which is currently, or in the last year or so, been potentially a fad, potentially the next big thing.
Right.
I want to have you view and think it'll be, in 5 years' time, we'll never hear it again. Yeah. Or in 5 years' time.
Like NFTs.
Number one.
Is that NFT?
NFTs.
Well, that were a fad, weren't it? A bust.
Yeah. Bust.
That was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard of.
I just could not...
Well, probably not the stupidest, but it was up there with one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of.
Do you think that at one point it was genuinely thought of with like real grounded, we could do some of this, or was it from day one a get rich quick scheme?
I think it would get rich quick scheme, whoever invented it for. People will jump onto this. People are paying millions for pictures of craply drawn monkeys, which are worth nothing.
Do you think that those big people actually did?
What, knew what they were doing?
No, I mean, do it. Do you think that some of them were like, we're going to give you this, we're going to put your name to it,
yeah,
and we're going to say you paid $1 million for it. You don't have to pay us anything.
Ah. Yeah, I get that one.
You don't have to pay us anything. You can sell it when you want,
yeah,
and you take all them profits.
Yeah.
All we want from you is to say that you bought this for this money.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
Just because some of the people who got it, I just think, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't need a Twitter profile picture of a monkey. Surely.
Yeah.
You got bigger things to think about.
Yeah.
I just couldn't understand it that
you own this picture.
You
own it. No, nobody can copy it.
You own it. No one can screenshot it. But what always got me is that it comes with a code that says it's 1 of 1. But it's like it's 1 of 1 of that code. Surely you can just do another one.
Yeah.
Even if you screenshot it, you could then make the screenshot into an NFT. It just blew my mind. I couldn't understand.
There are too many holes in it.
The only ones where I thought it genuinely was like viable was that you could have like NFTs or authenticity. So you could buy a real life thing, and then the NFT would be like the so like a Rolex.
Yeah.
And then your NFT would be all the documentation and information to say that watch that's on his wrist, if you look at my NFT, shows you it's legit, this is how it was bought, this is how it was made, this is the details of it. Like, I thought that was quite cool.
Mm.
And I also saw
it's just same as having a receipt though, isn't it?
But there's more, yeah, it's more, it's like a very fancy receipt. And I also saw some people were using it as like exclusive membership to clubs and stuff.
Okay.
But again, the whole art,
yeah,
not for me. I just can't see that someone would be like, look at my screen. This is a real one.
Quote, I just paid 10 grand on.
Yeah.
For this. No one else can have this.
Yeah. And then the whole like Crypto Zoo and all them that came out. You know, Logan Paul's Crypto Zoo.
What about like cryptocurrencies?
Well, I don't know. I think it were. So I think Crypto Zoo it was all Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the next one actually, which we'll go on to. But I think Crypto Zoo was you paid some ETH or Bitcoin or something on the blockchain, yeah, like a Bitcoin.
Yeah. And
you got a NFT of an egg, yeah.
Mm.
And then you could sort of level up the egg, and that would eventually hatch into an animal.
Okay, like Pokemon.
Which was another NFT.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you could get multiple animals and breed them, and that would spawn a brand new NFT, which was a morph of the two animals.
Right.
Yeah. And it was going to be, apparently it was Logan Paul's passion project. Right.
I don't trust anything that he does.
Well, it all went to pot. It was one that Coffeezilla blew the lid on and said, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I think he's had to pay them all back. But effectively, what it turned out to be was a JPEG of a cow and like a JPEG of a monkey, and then the image that would be just like a really bad Photoshop
of those two smushed together.
Yeah, basically.
That does not
and people were
surprise
paying
me.
like hundreds of thousands for them sort of things.
Wow. That's bad.
Bitcoin,
well,
ETH and Doge.
Bitcoin did well for a while, didn't it? Like
Bitcoin was the first.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Like some people made out.
There's like old videos from like 10 years ago people saying, put £5 in Bitcoin, trust me. And like if you'd done it when them videos came out, you'd have had like millions by now.
Yeah. But that's the only one really that's done anything. All the others have sort of like
Doge does quite well.
Does it?
Elon.
Is it Doge or Doggy?
Doge.
Doge
coin.
Oh, okay.
But apparently that spikes based on Elon's tweets. If
really?
if Elon tweets Doge to the moon, it spikes.
Wow.
Yeah.
For all the Elon fanboys.
Yeah. Elongated muskrat. Okay. It's his full name.
Elongated muskrat.
Yeah. Like T-Pain. Yeah. T-Pain Tylenol pain relief.
Yeah.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Cardigan backyardigan.
Wow.
Yeah, so what do you think? Do you think that's really going to mainstream take off? Not just like you read about it, mainstream.
I think cryptocurrencies, there's more like, that's more likely to take off than something like an NFT just because it's currency. And generally, most people use, well, in our country, and a lot of the, I guess what you call, was it Global North, I call them these days, I think, not First World, Global North countries use cards, which is all online, it's not physical money, it's all, so cryptocurrency is a similar sort of thing. I never understood the data mining behind that. People data. I can't grasp it.
That's my like sort of thinking of, could it ever be mainstream?
Yeah.
When it's got to reach the masses for it to be a thing, and I think that's sort of the mining and how it all. If it really was simplified and boiled down to, here's your wallet, you can top it up with this, you can pay for it with this, and effectively it just becomes another currency.
Yeah.
Maybe it could take off. Masonings. But it's stuck. You know what it does.
Look at the sun.
Right, cryptic, or you mean literally?
Yeah, that makes you sneeze.
So we'll see. 5 years time. Judgment. Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is it still going? Bitcoin itself.
With all them things, cryptocurrencies. 5 years time.
Bust.
Bust.
Yeah.
Oh, I might submit this again. Boom or bust to TV. Bust. No, I think that it'll be closer to boom than bust.
That's what I mean. I don't think it's going to go explodedly in one direction. I think it's sort of. I don't think it's going anywhere particularly quick.
Meta.
Is that the Facebook thing?
Like, yeah. Now, specifically Meta.
Is this the thing that linked to Instagram? So if you've got Instagram and you get Meta, you can't delete Meta without deleting your Instagram.
Oh, I don't know.
Them two are linked, aren't they?
Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you get Meta account, you can't get rid of it without deleting your Instagram.
Wow. What?
I don't have Instagram or Meta, so I don't know.
I ain't got Meta. I ain't got Instagram. What do you think to the whole Facebook Meta virtual reality thing? Do you think it's a thing?
What do you mean? I don't know what it does.
So effectively, they made this thing where, you know, like what they call it, PlayStation 1?
VR.
VR.
Oh, yeah.
Where their goal of it, or was when they started it, was like, instead of this, we all hop on to Facebook, we put this thing on, and we're all literally 4 different rooms, 4 different places in the country, but we're all sat in the same room with VR on. You can see everybody as you see everybody. You're having your drink, you're having your tea, technically together, but all in 4 different houses.
That's bust. I don't think that's going to take off.
No?
I mean, VR itself's been around for a while now, really, hasn't it? It's quite good for gaming and stuff, and you know, like, is it Phasmophobia, that sort of game, that looks really funny on VR. And I had that Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which you literally didn't make it to the first level.
Yeah, it was very short.
It was the entrance, the start up to the game, and you took it off straight
It's just
away.
because it's there. So you can't. Short of closing my eyes, I can't.
I just can't see. I mean, we have chats with people, we have groups where you can message. I just can't. It just seems like too much effort putting an headset on to go and look at something that looks kind of similar to them.
What about for different purposes? Maybe like a concert. Would you do that?
Yeah, actually, I probably would.
Yeah.
As much as I enjoyed going to the concert, there was a point at Tenacious D where I'm pretty short for a guy, 5'7", and there was a point where I was surrounded by about 6 different people, all touching me, all about 6 foot.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in some weird prison.
If you could put it on, and you look like you're in a stadium, you look round and you look at front and you can see, and it looks like
and it's the live audience. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, I suppose.
I also think as well, is it just great idea, wrong time? Because if you take VR back and that sort of interactive thing, you can kind of see that iToy kind of wanted to try and do that.
iToy PS2?
Yeah.
I used to love that.
Which were just
sort of
a great idea. Yeah. But it was just far, far too early.
Yeah.
It didn't exist. So I think that's the only way I think there it may be a boom. There it's just, we need another 10 years on it.
I like to wash windows on that.
What, on iToy? Is that how you do it? So, 5 years, boom or bust?
What, VR in general or metaverse?
Let's go VR, let's keep it nice.
VR in general, boom. Metaverse, bust.
Okay.
What do you think?
VR, boom.
Metaverse?
Bust.
Yeah.
Electric cars?
Yes, yeah, I think boom.
5 years?
Yeah, I do. I just think they've pushed it that much, and already in UK they said that, is it by 2025 they're not going to sell, it might be 2025, it might be 2030. 2030 seems more realistic.
I thought they'd set a date and delayed the date.
Yeah, but they were going to make it so that you couldn't buy brand new cars that were just solely petrol or diesel. I think it has to be minimum a hybrid. So they're pushing it that way. And if there is the whole problem with the batteries, isn't there? Like lithium batteries not lasting long enough and them being insanely expensive to replace and not being able to get rid of them properly.
Yeah.
It's basically like making a graveyard of like elephant foot.
I read that it were like electric cars are brill.
Yeah.
But don't pander the whole it's ethical, it's better for universe. Because it's not that. It's like electric cars have so many good benefits, but don't.
I mean, I'm all for saving the planet and stuff, but ultimately people are driving the cars around. That won't be the problem. It seems something like 8 of the biggest companies in the world are like, 10 of the biggest companies in the world are responsible for like 80% of pollution. Some ridiculous number like that. So like you driving a Land Rover around isn't really doing anything.
Like the whole plastic straw thing.
The whole plastic. Well, that's save the turtles.
Is that different?
If I was to stop turtles getting them stuck up the nose.
What?
Something like that.
But if that were the case, then why are they starting to move to plastic wrappers? To paper wrappers?
Paper wrap.
So the plastic straws are no longer, they're moving to paper straws, aren't they?
They degrade, don't they? They mulch up and...
But if it was to stop them getting up turtles' noses, why are they moving to paper wrappers?
Well, plastic doesn't degrade, does it? So paper does.
But I thought it was specifically the straw shape.
I don't think that was specifically. I know it was. They said there's videos like turtles getting straws on the nose, which sucks and stuff. But all in all, it's just to make things more economically friendly. Economic, is that the right word? You thinking of turtles with straws up the nose?
No, you just said straw soak and you didn't react at all.
Didn't click. Did not click.
Yes, I understand. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
What was the question?
Electric cars, boom.
I think boom eventually. Like I say, if they can get the battery thing sorted, and make. I think the problem is as well. I mean, they're so goddamn expensive. I can't afford an electric car. Even if I don't really want one. But even if I really want one, no way in hell I could afford an electric car at the minute.
When we say electric car, do we mean electric car or do we mean a Tesla? Are you talking about?
No, even just normal electric cars are really expensive.
But no, like when you think, I wish I could have, or even if I wanted one.
Yeah.
Do you think just any car that has an electric functionality, or a specific
hybrid or electric?
Which would you go? I think at the minute
these days it's got hybrid.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think it's smart to go hybrid and then eventually move to just because. Again, we're talking 5 years. A lot could change in that 5 years. If the world goes that way, you're going to have so many more charging points and it's going to be a lot smoother way to do it.
Like I say, I don't know, even if everyone in the entire world switched to electric cars, if you don't have all these companies that are using all the carbon emitting stuff, it's not going to make the biggest difference. They need to stop doing. And then you've got countries that just don't give a fuck about. Yeah. So it's never gonna work, is it, until you get all these other people on board.
So 5 years.
Yeah.
Boom or bust. Electric cars.
Boom.
Boom.
I've said boom like 8 times.
Yeah.
Boom.
Final question. Electric cars.
What about electric cars?
Yeah.
What do you think? Boom, bust?
I think it'll be boom, but I think it'll be 10 years that it's going to really.
Yeah, a bigger boom.
Yeah. Last one.
Boom, boom.
Neuralink. It's that thing in the red. The guys had the first Neuralink, have you seen?
No. I haven't.
What guys had a first Neuralink in his head, and now he can do stuff with his thoughts.
Like think.
He can think.
Wow.
He's had a chip in his brain and now he can turn on his computer and play chess just by thinking.
I don't like the idea of having something electrical put in my brain.
Yeah.
Not unless it's for a medical purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you get people that have electronic pacemakers and stuff like that. But having something in your brain like that, I just think at this minute in time there's too much can go wrong, and the conspiracy theorist in me thinks, what could somebody that can connect out to stuff?
Yeah.
What's to stop stuff connecting back into it?
Can you imagine being the first
blowing
human,
your head up?
Yeah, who gets like a virus, a brain virus?
Gonorrhea in your brain.
Yeah, or like malware.
Yeah.
Just in your head.
And your eyes are just like porn pop-ups everywhere. Tits!
I'm going to clip that. Just you shouting.
Massive dome!
Yeah, I think that I'm going to say bust. But what I mean by bust is that 5 years is not enough time for that to become mainstream. I also, like you say, scary thought.
That is a scary thought.
Scary thought that...
It's that Black Mirror sort of thing.
I also think there'll be millions who go for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But scary. I would not.
I always thought about... I don't think it'd be a bad thing having, you know, like a chip put into the back of your hand, like not an NFT. One of those, like they're in your phones, that could be scanned for, like, ID purposes.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good, for example, if you go into a bar, they can say, well, your ID's got it's here.
Yeah.
Scan that. If you're dead and all your face has been burnt off, they go, beep, oh, it's this guy.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know, I think that's alright.
Do you think it would get, like, it would lead to more hand thefts?
Wow, maybe. But I mean, how would that work? Because are you saying that they'd have to take someone's hand and take the chip out and then put it in someone else, like a black market thing? Or people walking around with a hand?
Then they take the hand to do, like, nefarious things with.
You
could also get out of crimes, but it would cost you a hand.
Yeah,
you could commit it and then shut your hand off and be like, hey, it weren't me, I've lost my hand.
Well, no, I don't know if it... Well, no, because that's your fingerprints that you're thinking of.
No, if it were there... Because you'd be like, you could be like, if you did something like, oh, when you were...
I didn't necessarily mean track you, just like...
I know, but
use it
this
as
is
like
what
ID.
we're back to.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but the whole cynical side of you, wouldn't you be worried...
That's a huge side of me.
Yeah, wouldn't you be worried they'd track you?
Maybe. No one wants to track me, I'm not doing that.
You sound a bit guilty.
Don't track me.
No, I've got nothing to tell you about.
On the 3rd of May, I was definitely at home. All day.
What am I going to say about... I think it's gone. It's gone from my brain. Maybe it'll come... No, it's gone. But that went smooth.
Yeah.
50 odd minutes.
Nice.
It's like we've never been away.
No.
Songs? What have you been listening?
You go first. I'm blocked.
I've been listening a lot of The Smiths.
Oh yeah.
Like This Charming Man and all that. Really, I don't know why. I listened to that Future Islands again.
Yeah.
That Waiting on You.
Yeah.
You know where he's doing that right with like screaming and stuff.
Okay.
Please listen. It's called. I think it's called Seasons by Future Islands. And just watch him sing it live, because I must have watched it.
Oh yeah, where he just goes...
Yeah, I've watched it 20 times, I swear, and I can't tell if it's good or not.
It's not.
I can't tell. And then I watched a guy, you know, Lemmy.
Lemmy? Oh, I could say he's been dead a long time.
Yeah, he just chats stuff. He gets a lot of people viewing him, but he's watching it and he's like, let me show you, types it in. And he's like, I have watched this so many times. He said, I've watched them live and I still don't know. He said, I can't tell. He's like, if they're not being serious, it's the best thing I've ever seen. He said, but I can't tell if they're not being serious. He's like, he does certain stuff singer, and it's like he's just giving this belting performance. It's like, I think he's being serious, and then he'll do something. There are even interviews, and he's like Jack Black apparently, non-stop laughing, and then he goes and he does stuff. He's like, I can't work it out, and I keep watching it. So I'm gonna go that Seasons Waiting on You by Future Islands, This Charming Man, and I've also been listening after it came on Spotify actually, Emotionless in White.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to a bit of Emotionless in White.
Just, there's some that go a bit like techno-y and a little bit like Death Stars.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Which is too. I don't mind when it was too techno-y, but the actual just like standard screamo.
It's Death Stars for a while.
Yeah, and yeah, I did, and there's certain ones that I think are all right, and there's certain ones that are like, I'm on board with that. But
fair enough.
Yeah,
Savage Garden, To the Moon and Back.
What was the other one you said you just had to learn on bass?
Well, that was one of them, and I've just been doing Play That Funky Music.
Play That Funky Music.
Yeah.
What a song.
Yeah.
What film does it remind you of?
I don't know.
Evolution.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play on that.
Yeah.
What a song.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you too, Mickey.
Mickey Love.
Mickey Love. Mickey.
Mickey Love. Do you know what Mickey's full name is?
Michelangelo.
On League Gentlemen.
No.
Mickey M. Michaels.
That makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be 2 weeks, but in that 2 week we will have 1 episode and 4 shorts.
Yeah, something like that.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.